Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to today's stream yeah, let's see what the market's got to give. I've already taken a trade which I'll show you guys now. Just give me a second here. Got some echoing here going. Alright, so hopefully you guys can hear me. Let me just take you through something that I've done earlier, and just to show you guys I took the trades. Alright, so I waited for price. This is the liquidity that's building up. There was equal highs there and the market spiked in around those lows, and then I saw the momentum going up and I was targeting these equal highs. That was a quick $3,000. I'm up 6 since yesterday. So yeah, so that was a good start. Now I'm gonna take this off, I'll take this off. Now we just have to sit and wait. I know there's news coming out in about 13 minutes or so. So let's just be patient. Right, let's do this. Right, so now just give it some time here. All right, so far we've got good push to the upside. What I will do is go to an hour quickly. Alright, so we still have these equal highs up here. There's liquidity above here. Pretty much stuck in a range here, but it's not to say that we're gonna trade in the range. Let's go to 4 hours quickly. Right, so this is what I'm seeing. So we're trading out of this fair value gap on the 4 hour. That's obviously a target, and then I mean we even got this up here to be, this is all a big gap, and you want to see if we go above here. I'm pretty sure we're going to see that 21,700 level. So let's keep an eye. This is also and then let's bounce back to the 1 minute. And let's just keep an eye on things here. Right, so the 600 and 700 level. But don't rush it. we want to see what the news going to present, you know, what we're going to get from the news. Just to show you guys quickly, where was this trade? Okay, so it wasn't the trade. I was looking for this candle to be a black candle that close in here and then go higher. But let's keep an eye. Remember, I've got this 21,600 level and then 21,700, maybe 720. So this is probably where I'm going to target if we're going to keep running higher. But we've got news in the next 8 minutes, so close above this black candle, probably take a little bit of a scalp. Buy like there. If we get a push back down, if we break this high, I'll just close it. Okay, I'm out of that trade. Okay. Right, so this 21,600 level is the target, and that's what I'm aiming to for price to go to. Let's see what's building up here. I mean, there's a fair bit of gap down here. Let's see, where's the first one? This was 930. Okay, so this is the first fair value gap. We'll make that purple. We'll say first fair value gap. Alright, so could see a spike down here and then for price to go higher, but 21,600 is where I think we're gonna go. So we got fair value gap here. This is a blue one. And we close above this. So if there's a test in here, could be if there wasn't news, I would have probably looked for some sort of a spike in here to go higher to that 600 level. Okay, 3 minutes. So we're either going to see continuation or I don't know, some sort of a reversal. See if we can get that spike. Nothing's filled here yet. And if we don't get any entries, then it's also fine. But let's keep an eye on it and make sure we don't rush into anything stupid. 1 minute, see if it's actually going to do anything big. Might smash through this fair value gap right to this first fair value gap, or it will hold and send price higher. Okay, got 20 seconds. Okay, news coming in 10 seconds. Three, two, one, action. Boom. Okay. Through the 600s. Mark this out. Remember, we've got the 700s up here, but let's first keep an eye on what price is doing down here. Not the biggest candle, so not too worried about it. I mean, we've got all those little lows down here, higher lows if you really look at it, and we could see a spike in there if we want to go higher. And if you really want to make sure you get it in discount, discount is here. Deep discount is going to be in this fair value gap. So $30.45. That's a breakout. So let's see. Alright, so while we wait, let's go through the trade that we took earlier. Let's just take this and let's do it like this. Okay, so first of all, we've marked out the trend line. Remember the trend line liquidity that we've been talking about? That's your liquidity. Then we've got equal highs here, that's liquidity. Then we've got lows here and a fair value gap here where we stabbed into, rush up the page and then target those equal highs and eventually take out these highs. It's a very simple trade, and after we pin through it, touch the midpoint of that wick and then just rallied up. And now we just sit and we wait and see what's the market want to do. Okay, so let's see. There's a black candle testing that wick, running higher. Black candle came into that wick. That is basically let me show you guys. If you got the market running in a direction, that is my scalping method. Wait for price to come back in if it's pushing away. Here we don't know if you want to go break down, but there's a trade, then you target these highs. Pretty strong momentum to the upside. This white candle goes and closes above here, then I'll probably look for a long. See if we can get that test. Right, so not gonna take that trade because of the well, there could be an opportunity here. And the reason I put it there is because of this. This little fair value gap. I would rather wait and see if we can get price down here and get some sort of a setup like this. Alright, so I still think the 720 is on the cards, or even the 700. Like to see some sort of a pullback and see if we can get another entry or a entry. So all these lows, that low, this low, these lows, these are all stop loss areas. Then you get this, these two lows here, that's pretty equal lows in my opinion. Above on the top end of this first fair value gap, and I'll call it equal lows. And that's also nice liquidity. I'm not saying we're going to smash all the way down, but as we go down, all these swing points, and there's the pullback, very quick pullback with a bunch of fair value gaps here. Let's see if this is actually, so you want to see it do something down here. On the bottom end of this fair value gap. I think there's more push down into this area, maybe down to this little one here. Just see if that's where it wants to go. See how he's poking into that 50%. If we can get picked up here, I'll definitely target the high. See, we're working at 50% there. This is possibly where we're going to close above here and run higher. Just keep an eye on it. Take the lines off. See how the bodies is holding there. Left my trade there. I believe we're gonna push to these highs. Leave it at the 3,000 mark. Nice spike into this. That would have been a nice entry, which I moved, which I dumb move. But hopefully these two fair value gaps will hold price and see price push higher. Yeah. Body is still at that 50% here. If you guys can see, bodies are holding there. This one gap down. Hopefully we'll see price go and close above this black candle. Let's hope it close above here now. Alright, so we've got 10 seconds for price to stay above this black candle's high. Then I do think we'll push higher up here. Fair value gap is holding price nicely. We might see a push and a test into this wick and then sense of price higher. Nice push to the upside now. Okay, there we go. $3,000 in. We up 6,000 for the session, which is great. 2 trades, and let me just look. So over 6,000 is 3,432. 3,2. So $6,600 is ending up for a nice day. This white candle closed above here, so this in my mind is just a pull back to run higher. And remember, we're targeting this 700 level. Going into this little fair value gap here, as you can see, and then hopefully see a push up again. We would have been up nicely on this trade if I left my entry there, and yeah, that would be a good trade. And sometimes it leaves without me and I'm trying to catch it, but yeah, all in all, not a bad day to start with. I'll be live again tonight or later today in a PM session. I know there's president speaking at I think 5 PM, but I'll be done before then. I'll just jump on around about after lunch, probably 1:30 around there, maybe 2, and just see if there's anything that stands out. See how we invert this little fair value gap. Make it orange. Then we've got 2 fair value gaps down here supporting price. So I wouldn't take that trade, because it could easily go and invert it back to the upside. Or it can smash down and Oh, or maybe we're just consolidating now to move higher. Not gonna take any trades. I'm 2 for 2 on this one. See exactly what I said. I mean, and this would be a long if we close above there, because there's a black candle. We spiking through its low and close above that high. That to me would be something I'll scalp. See if it comes back to pick me up. Oh, just missed me. But that's how it goes, I guess. I was on that 50% for retest. We stop right above that. And then the target would be these little equal highs up here. Who knows, might still pick me up. This high and this low, it's got a little bit of a gap in it. 50% is right there. Closing this trade, and the reason being is we've already stepped in there, tried to get there, so I didn't get my full. Now I'll just sit and wait and see if it actually want to do anything. That's a nice entry right there at that wick. See. Try this one. Now we dabbed into it already. Maybe we get another chance. Okay, so we in it. Just gonna take $1,000 and see if we can get that move to the upside. Okay, $1,000 in. 343, so that is just over $7,000. Okay, not too bad. I mean, we've been streaming for just over half an hour, not even an hour yet, and we're up 7,000, or just over 7,600, I think. See, now we run this low. Does white candle go close above here, then I would, okay, so it's not doing that. Alright, so I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to end here, because we actually trade, looks like it's consolidating now, and there's no reason for us to sit around and wait. I'll be back at PM session 1:30, maybe 1:30, yeah, maybe 1:30, just before 2, and see if there's anything specific that sets up. I'll keep an eye on it anyways, and then we can chat a bit later. Alright guys, see you later, and yeah, don't overtrade. It's not worth it. Bunch of news, lots of news this week. Be careful, and yeah, let's see what's coming out in the PM session. Okay, ciao, bye.